Welcome everybody back to the Greenhouse Lounge. The Greenhouse Nonsense. Ain't that about nothing, man. I'll be doggone. There we go. Tear that other one up. Damn, didn't even want to do that. Oh well. It's good to see y'all back. Listen, I'm gonna get right into it because I got so much stuff going on right now. And all right, have a good day, son. I love you here. Be safe. This dude got a new car. We back on. Dude got a new car. Can't tell him nothing. Can't keep him home now. Okay. So, what's going on, Black Tropical Homes? Hey, Mona Farms. Sorry, everybody. Crazy technical difficulties. Matter of fact, I'm about to plug in. This is why I like looking at myself. This is why I like the camera, to see myself in another device, because you don't know what's going on. Some Crafty Mom, something is definitely wrong. You are correct about that. And I'm gonna tell you, this is not the first time. If y'all know already, this ain't the first time. This keep happening. My phone is brand spanking new, so it ain't that. So I'm gonna get right into the here we go. Let's get this out in the open. We all right now, we're in a bad situation, right? Family, don't lie to, all you could do is lie to yourself. I mean, you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm in here, my glasses around here somewhere too. You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. Ain't it something that you can sell off to get the things you need? Hey, GG's Natural. Hey, Happy Mac. Man, tired of that. So ain't it something that we can sell off? Honestly, family, what can you sell off right now? Barter with. It's time to get your barter on. It's time to start selling some stuff off. I'm gonna tell you this story, like I was starting before earlier. I had everybody know about my bug out trailer, the first one. Everybody know about that bug out trailer. Thank you for that, brother. I caught that too. I'm tired of that. Eco, thank you. Everybody know about my first bug out trailer. I sold it. Instead of me keep going in my pocket to spend money to get stuff, Homestead Engineering said, I just sold 4 chairs. You know why I say that? I'm clapping because some people think you got to have some kind of major structure or some kind of major device to be selling to make some moves. You got all kind of stuff in your house. You got so much stuff inside your house that you think about this. What's in your basement? What's in your attic? What's in your storage closet? What's in your garage? Regular gun guy, what's going on, brother? What's in your garage that you ain't looked at in 90 days? Now, I'm going to tell you, my friend had this rule. My best friend growing up, I never understood it, and I thought what he used to do was wasteful. As I got older, that all changed. What I mean is, he always say, if I haven't seen or used or thought about this in about 6 months, if it's not my family photos in the photo album or my birth certificate, it gotta go. This man was one of the most minimalist type of guys you could ever see. Ever see. He just don't like clutter. unlike myself. He don't like clutter. Everybody got some extra stuff laying around your house somewhere in your garage. So everybody keeps saying, I don't got no money to get the solar power generator that's going to save my life. I'm going to tell you this, family. Somebody earlier in the video before this said the solar power generator is too expensive. They're too expensive. I'm going to say this. You just put a price on your own life. When you keep saying the things that's going to keep you alive or safe or well, you're saying that's too expensive to keep me alive, so I don't want to do it. Now, at the same time, there are things around your house that you can sell. You do not need cash. That's why I put the cash on the plate. You don't need cash right out the gate to eat. You don't need cash so you can eat. Man, you better start bartering. I've been talking about bartering and stuff for the last doggone 6, 7, 8 years. And now we're actually having to do it. Let me see. Let's say, I don't need junk tech to charge up to survive. You don't, Dave. You don't? Okay. So, here's the deal. It ain't about what this guy just said. This is about your survival. Now, that guy doesn't need some of these things to make it, because he think he's Rambo. We always got a Rambo in the group, don't we? Everybody think they gonna be crawling through mud with a knife in a Bowie knife in their mouth and gonna take out an army of 500 by themselves. Man, this ain't. Leave them cartoons on television, okay? Leave them cartoons on television, my friend. This ain't no cartoon show. This is grown folks anyway. This is grown folks talking over here. So, yeah, that's what I thought. So here's the deal. You got stuff that you could sell off and get rid of. I'm telling you, instead of me coming out of my pocket, because I knew I needed an enclosed trailer, and somebody said something like I was showing off my enclosed trailer. You know what? Instead of you getting mad when somebody say you showing off or you bragging, you should pat yourself on the back. Because they don't know your situation. They don't know how you got what you got. They don't know what you did to get it, right? So if it looked like I'm boasting from a blessing, then fine. You could think whatever you want to. But I had to sacrifice something that I really liked to get something greater. That's what I had to do. I knew as bad as I need this enclosed trailer, and we're going to talk about that, my open trailer is stuff all on it. People can see it. When I'm transporting stuff out of town, in and out of town, people can look right at my stuff. They can come in, if they would, out of sight, out of mind. See, enclosed trailer, out of sight, out of mind. I can have it full of scooters and money. If it's open, everybody can look and be like, I think I'm going to knock this fool over the head. But if it's enclosed, doors closed, no windows, nobody know what's in it. So, I wanted an enclosed trailer for the longest, and I finally got one. But I didn't go in my pocket to get it. I sold the one I already had. I sold it. It sold like a hotcake. As soon as I put it online, I had a bite. And he wasn't playing. He was like, I'm on my way. He got the trailer. He got the trailer. I got his money. I made a call on Facebook again to a guy in North Carolina. Said, I'm on my way. What do you need me to do to hold it? Because I'm not playing. I got this fistful of dollars for you. And he was like, no, I trust you. Nah, this is business. What you want me to do? I cashed out him $50, non-negotiable. Like, if you sell it, get my money back. But if I don't show up, that's your money. That's how I play. So I got to North Carolina, cashed out him $50, sight unseen. I know it's a gamble, but I know what I'm getting. I go to North Carolina. I meet up with this gentleman. Boom. Cash exchange, brand new trailer, not one red cent come out of my pocket. All I did was a third party swap, really. A third party swap. If you ain't using your brain to try to pull some of this stuff off right now, everybody keeps saying, I ain't got no cash, I'm not working, I'm not doing this. Here's another way we can do it. I'm gonna get in here for a second and then we gonna hop out. Let me see. Yes, give yourself a pat on the back. Negative people, you know what? I don't even be thinking twice about them. But it does they motivate me. They motivate me to tell the story because people want to control your life and they don't even know what kind of life you're leading. They don't even know what you're doing. They look from across the street. Like for instance, I can look at my neighbors next door and they look filthy rich. They look like a couple of high-powered attorneys. They look like they don't got a care in the world and everything they got in the house is they own and is paid off. That's what they look like. That's what they look like from my yard to their yard. That's what it looked like. Y'all know that ain't how it ever is. They probably fighting and scratching the eyes out in there. They probably about to get a divorce. He probably got heart condition. She probably an alcoholic. You don't know. We don't know what's going on. So we don't know what's going on. Thank you for that. Who just did that? So thank you. Good night, Grandma Red. I'm gonna get into this for a second too. Fear of propaganda. Let me tell y'all something. It's people out there that love clicking on things. They want it to be horrible. They don't want solutions. Family, you see this? It's people that's clicking on these channels because they love us YouTube platform creators. They want us to be sitting here talking about war and blood and death and guts. They don't want to come here for solutions. When they come over here in the Greenhouse Lounge, we getting solutions. They don't want to stick around for the solutions. They just want to talk about the problem. That's why they come in here cockeyed and sideways like that. Man, I wish you well. We ain't doing it. If you want all that garbage talk and all that scare and fear talk, go to them other channels. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them right now. It's profitable. It's profitable. Fear is profitable. Fear is profitable. And right now, boy, is the stock market up on fear. So it's if you want to hear that garbage, go. It's tons of those channels out there on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Patty Whack, Give a Dog a Bone. So let's get back into it. Family, you have things that you could be getting rid of. You probably got all kind of jewelry that you bought when things was up. When you was up, you bought jewelry, rings, bracelets, shoes, hair. Yeah, I done seen somebody sell some used hair. It happens. I guess used hair. Who knew? You got old lawnmowers. You got lawnmowers. You got things around your house besides lawnmowers that don't even work. You have, how many people got something in your house that's broke and you just ain't threw it away yet? I got some stuff that's broke, but I know I'm going to fix it, right? You got something like a busted lawnmower that you ain't threw away yet. Guess what? Somebody wants that lawnmower for the parts. You ain't going to make your $400 back that you spent on that doggone lawnmower 8 years ago, but you will make you about 40, 50 bucks. People collect tennis shoes, man, sell it off. Sell it off. No, we ain't selling no deep freezers. I told you about that. We ain't gonna get into no deep freezers. Now, Let me see, help me get something for these two. Hey, there you go. You don't need that many vehicles. A lot of people out here with more than one vehicle, and you have a big gigantic SUV and only one person driving it. Downsize, sell it, buy something cheaper that you only need 1 or 2 or 3 people in it. We got to learn how to downsize. We got to learn how to prioritize. Because I know a lot of people walking around here talking about they ain't got no money for a solar power generator, but they got about 6 smart TVs dangling from the wall. You see, I didn't say hanging from the wall. Dangling from the wall. Because they ain't got that up there with no real bracket that's supposed to be holding no smart TV. They done rigged something up with some clothes hangers and duct tape. You got about 6 of them dangling around the house ready to decapitate somebody walking through your home. Man, get rid of that bullshit. Get rid of that. Yeah, they ain't hanging right. Because once they see how much one of those hanging frames cost, the hanging frame costs almost as much or more than the TV itself. They be like, look, I can figure this out. We need some 2x4s. We need some 4-inch nails and some hangers and some, you still got the Elmer's glue. Go see if it's still hard. See if you can open the cap. Shit. I know how that go. So, we need to prioritize. I got the trailer for a trailer. No money. Gone. Nothing. Today, I sold one of my babies. I sold one of my motorcycles. Because here's the deal. I could have financed. I could have came out of my pocket. If you come out of your pocket, you losing. If you finance anything right now in this day and age, you triple losing. Because the price plus the interest rate plus all that tax over time. I sold one of my motorcycles so I can get a greenhouse. I've been on the market for a greenhouse for the last few months. And I knew, that's why we didn't put nothing in there last winter. I knew that Amazon greenhouse, it did a hell of a job. But I'm trying to do something more solidified. I'm trying to minimize my situation and make it work optimally. Smaller garden, more maintainable garden, greenhouse to get all of this good stuff going. I can't have all this stuff in the house. You can't keep growing in the house. We got to prioritize instead of keep trying to say, I ain't got no cash. Man, you got something, man. You got something in your garage right now. Think about it. Here you go. Here you go. It's a bunch of people right now watching me. I'm going to crack on you, too. It's a bunch of y'all watching me right now. Y'all went out and bought them pressure canners and ain't used them. And it's been 2 years now, family. I know time flies. It's been 2 years since Homestead Heart taught me how to can and we all start canning. It's been about 2 years solid. And I'm talking to you that ain't used your canner. I don't know who it is today, but I'm telling you, it's always one. I'm talking to you that have not used that canner yet. You know what? I think you better let it go. Let it go. You ain't gonna do it. If you ain't did it in 2 years, man, sell that. Sell that right now. Get your money for it, because here's the deal. You may even make a profit. You may get more than what you spent right now. Get your money and then prioritize. And for that doggone canner right now, you could probably get something to get you a Jackery 240 right now. I'm going to tell you right now that we ain't going to, I'm going to move that Homestead Engineering. Because we ain't going to talk about selling nothing like that. Because you know they'll shut you down trying to do some bartering and slanging around here. I'm going to say this. There's a bunch of sites that you can go to sell your stuff. I don't know all the online sites. Play It Again. Is it Play It Again Sports still a thing? I don't even know. Huh? eBay, Facebook Market, Craigslist. I don't like Craigslist no more though. It's creepy. But you need to go to the farmer's market, swap meet, wherever you at in your city, state. They got swap meets everywhere. Farmer's market, negotiating stuff. Hey, Johnny Mac, thank you for that. You need to do this. Go around your house. You know what, Ash G? I'm going to let that stay because I agree. Creeps list. I like that. Because it's gross over there, man. It's really gross. Somebody said my side chick sold my 8-ball jack. Oh, my God. Don't get me started. But somebody said offer up, eBay, Facebook. Somebody let go. Thank you, Hoodstead. Let go. It's places. Hey, GG's Natural. It's places that you can get this stuff sold. If you need all of this prepping equipment, there's things that you can do. For instance, I'm gonna show you something right now that you always see. You always see on Facebook Market and especially eBay. I'm gonna show you something real crazy that's gonna blow your mind. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna show you this, and you ain't gonna believe me, but you gotta go see it for yourself. When people get done drinking their bottle of alcohol or whatever, your bottle of juice. I know this is unbelievable, but I'm telling you, when you get done drinking your sip, people want your bottle. I ain't talking about going to recycle it. People will pay good money for this bottle for whatever reason, ain't none of our business. But they'll pay $10 for this bottle. And people throw these away. Then you'll see them in the side of the street in the hood all the time, right? On eBay. Go on eBay and look up bottles. And I'm going to tell you another reason why people want bottles. I used to look for bottles a lot. I'm going to show you one right now. Perfect example. Perfect example. Perfect example. All right, look at this. You see this? This is some wine that I made, and look at all the sediment I done shook it up. The sediment is coming up. This is wine that I made probably 5 or 6 years ago. I know how to make the wine. When you make wine, you make a lot. Problem is, the hardest part about making wine is getting the bottles. Anybody else make wine? Anybody else make wine? The hardest part about making the wine is finding the bottles so you can clean them out and bottle them. That's the worst part about making wine. I promise you. That's the worst part about making wine. Is finding bottles. So I went on who somebody called it Creeps List. I like that. I went on Creeps List and somebody just had a whole bunch of milk crates full of bottles. Wine bottles for no reason. And they had them on sale, $1 a bottle. If you go to the wine supply shop and buy them brand new, they're like $3, $4, and $5 a bottle for the little ones. So, needless to say, we got to use our head. Things as simple as, look, this is just a normal liquor bottle. It's some people that want this and to turn it into something else. It don't have to be for liquor. It could be for Halloween. It could be whatever they want to do that ain't none of our business, especially with a skull. It could be something like this. This is just a liquor bottle that you can buy anywhere. And then you'll see this laying off to the side of the road. They get done with it. That's it. But this, think about this. This head can sell for anywhere. I could probably sell this for about 50 bucks. Because look at the artwork. Forget about what was in it. Look at the artwork on it. See what I'm saying? So you could sell a bottle 50 bucks. Look, you picked it up off the side of the street. So don't be letting them, don't haggle them, be like, no, I gotta have that whole 50. If somebody's like, man, I give you 35. So that's $35 that you ain't did nothing. You ain't did no work. You picked the bottle off the street, brought it to the house, and put it on for sale. Boom, $35. So I'm just giving you a few alternative things that we ain't thinking about. You got stuff all around your house that's for sale that you think is junk. People out there, they would kill for what you got. What is it? What's the saying? One man's junk is another man's treasure. So, and that's something else. Somebody just said, let me see, beautiful homemade organic kombucha in the, okay, I'm gonna say this. You could be producing kombucha. You can't sell wine, okay? But you could be making vinegar. You could be making kombucha, and you could be selling that stuff. You got trees and plants. We're all gardeners and preppers in here. You could be taking your cuttings and selling them. You could be selling them locally. You could be selling them online. You could, man, it's so many ways to make money that we like, I'm broke, so I'm just going to wait till the Father take me home. And then point the finger at people that's really trying to get their hustle on and stay alive, because that's what we doing. This is the hustle, man. Listen, success is not comfortable. How people look at me and you and think that we got it good, they don't even know the struggle. They don't even know. They just seeing the glitz. They just seeing the lights. They just seeing that part. They are not paying attention to how you got there. So, our priorities is screwed up. We busy off buying crazy stuff when you should have bought a fruit tree. We busy off buying crazy stuff when you know you need a greenhouse. We busy off buying crazy stuff and you know you ain't right. But then we point the finger at other people and say, oh, you ain't living right. You ain't, look, they bragging, they doing this. No, it ain't. You just ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. We in this same race. We in this same race. I trained for the race. I practiced for the race. You went out and partied in club, just like in college. It's always that one studying. It's always that one studying for the test, right? Training for the race, training for the race. And then you got your friend that love to go to the party, love to go to the frat house, love to hang out with them girls, love to be around all them guys. And then they come in sloppy drunk with some stranger in the middle of the night, bringing them in your dorm room. Your brain is fresh and ready for the test in the morning. They left their brain at the club and left their wallet in El Segundo. So, I had to laugh at that myself. Plain and simple, family. If you just sitting on the couch watching television, oh, damn day, I ain't got no problem watching TV. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're going to watch it, watch it. My problem be all damn day, YouTube watching, all day TV watching, all day. Ain't nothing wrong with watching for some information, watching for a little entertainment. But we just because we grown don't mean nothing. We should be just like we do our kids. We watch that for about an hour, then you get on up from there and go outside. Or you watch that and play your game for about an hour or two. I'm gonna give you 2 hours. After that, you go get cleaned up, go wash, get in the shower. It smell like two skunks in here, kung fu fighting. We gotta do the same thing. Prioritize. It's so many things so many emails that I get. Sometimes it's disheartening. It's sad. It make you a little angry because people point the finger at you because they feel hopeless by looking at people on YouTube and what we're showing you. We didn't show you the rest of the chaos of our situation. So you start to fantasize and glamorize what you're seeing, and you don't even know the truth. You don't know what's going on in somebody's family for them to get there. You don't know if somebody lost a loved one. You don't know if somebody lost their job. You don't know if somebody is fighting with their child. I don't know. I'm picking stuff out of the doggone barrel. But you don't know. So you will end up judging that person and thinking that they got it going on and you ain't got nothing. So they bringing stuff on to brag to you. What we're trying to do as content creators is give you some other ideas that we've already thought of. We're trying to give you some kind of other alternative to all of our bad situations, right? That's what we're trying to do. Think about this. I could talk till I'm blue in the face about whatever. But if you don't see it, I could tell you everything about a solar generator. But if you don't see what I'm talking about, you're going to be like, you seem to know what he's talking about, but I ain't seen solar generator the first. So you going to side-eye me, right? So if I show you, this is how we do each other. But then when I show you a solar generator, then that stink come. Oh, just showing off. Just showing off. What? You gonna side-eye somebody on these platforms if they don't show you the proof and show you and prove to you they're knowledgeable. But when they show you and give you demonstrations and objects to show you, look, I'm not joking. I know how to work this. I know which one you need. But when they show you, you still side-eye them and say, they just trying to brag. Side-eye and side mouth. You see how I'm talking like that? We horrible, man. We our own worst enemy sometime, I swear. Each other. We got a common enemy out there, and we fight amongst each other, and that's why we are never. I ain't gonna say that. Lord, take that out of my mouth. That's why it's so hard for us to move forward. I'm trying to show and tell how I move. Everything you see don't be from no cash. It be from me, my hustle. Get your butt out the chair, out the couch, start watching Friends and Seinfeld. Go out in the street, and man, what could you do to be making some money? You need to sit down, have you a cup of coffee or whatever, tea, and sit and just think. Don't cut on no damn electronics. Just stop and think. You know something? Soon as we wake up, we like this. You wake up to see what time it is. You grab your phone off your nightstand. Okay, 6 o'clock, I still got time. Some of us grab it off the nightstand and do this. Soon as you wake up, you went to sleep and the phone is on your face. Your phone is on your face. You had to grab it, or somebody that loved you grabbed it and put it on your nightstand. You wake up. Leave this alone. We should all designate at least 1 hour of not freaking touching that. I've had people contact me, Black Tropical Homestead, T-Nall, everybody contact me. Them be my times where I'm not touching no electronics. I got stuff to do. Because if this is on my hip, every vibration I feel in nature, I'm going to think it's my phone. A bird could fly past me and the wind whip my eyebrows and I do this. This is a blessing and a curse, that phone is. So I leave them junks in the house. Sometimes you just got, man, that's the time you get a chance to think. Because if you're always looking at this screen and this camera, you know what's going to happen? Now you ain't thinking about what you need to be thinking about. You thinking about what I'm telling you. Whatever I'm telling you, that's what you thinking about. When I do today, I went out here and I think you can still see my lawnmower out in that boy. That's my lawnmower right there. You know why? My grass was up to my kneecap. I said, that's enough. Today, I woke up. I looked at what time it is like this. I don't want to look at no notification. That's the time. Go in here, wash my grapes, and get my... I got on jogging pants. It's about 400 degrees outside. But I know I'm about to go out in this yard. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm not going nowhere, nothing. I'm about to sell this mini bike, and I'm going to cut this grass and start getting my house in order. Period. So I know what it takes to make a move. And sometimes you got to give up something that you like to get something that you love. You have to. You have to. Stop holding on to all this junk. I told y'all this before and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to get in here in these comments. Anybody ever seen the movie Bad Santa? Anybody ever seen Bad Santa? I'm not going to advise that to anybody. I'm just saying if you've seen it, that's great because my example will work for this. If you ever seen Bad Santa, out of all of that crazy movie, which I really liked the movie. I know it's crazy, but I liked it. Out of all that crazy movie, I'm going to tell you my favorite part of the whole movie, almost at the very end. His homeboy, the little guy, turned on him and they was going to kill him. Remember that? He said, I know you're going to kill me and that's fine because I'm a piece of crap. I don't care about that. But can you please explain to me, what do you need with all of this shit? You know what? I thought he was going to say something profound or something completely different. It was profound, but in a different way. He about to die. He looking down the barrel of a gun, and he like, I know I'm a piece of crap, and I know I ain't going to live long, so I don't care about you killing me, but can you please tell me, what do you and your wife need with all this bullshit? Because they was already rich. They done robbed banks. They done made it. They got millions. They got jewels. They got diamonds. And she's still stealing hats and wallets and little bubblegum type toys. Like, why is y'all doing this? That's where that meant something to me because that's how I see the whole world right now. Is like, you can have one thing, but you gonna buy two. You might buy three. Not because you need them. It's just because they was there and you had enough money to get them. And you ain't going to spread it out. You ain't going to share with nobody. You just going to hang on to it. That's what we do. This is the time where you need to look at some of this extracurricular bull crap that you got. Man, sell that stuff off. Sell that off. Sometimes you may need to pay your rent. You may need to pay your car note. You may need to pay your insurance. Man, let some of this bullshit go. You got stuff, and I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna just say fellas, because I done seen some ladies with the boom too. You got more money inside of your trunk of your truck or your car than your whole car is worth. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all know how much amps cost, speakers cost, tweeters cost, 6x9s, batteries, you all those little charger cells. You know how much all that stuff costs. I remember having a car and everything. I couldn't put no groceries in the car. You couldn't put a wrench in the trunk. You couldn't put nothing in the trunk. It was all music. You got more stuff in your trunk that's worth more than your actual car. From the rims to the radio to everything, all the speakers and crap you got in your trunk. Hydraulics. The car ain't even worth all of that. The engine, you done had a souped up engine. Man, let that mug go. You got it in the garage under a tarp. You ain't drove it since 1987. Man, if you don't let that go before you end up passing away and they auction this mug off to some little teenage boy, man, let that go. Let somebody else enjoy that. So you can come up while you still alive. You can come up while you still alive. And somebody can be off enjoying that, man. Your days of enjoying it is over. You had fun. You enjoyed it. You had your piece. I'm going to tell you this. Sometime on some of my deals, I don't make a profit. Sometime on a lot of my deals, I don't even break even. That's the part about business that we never talk about. The part about never breaking even or making a profit. If you had this motorcycle, let's just say the motorcycle, you've been riding the hell out of it for 2 years. You done put thousands of miles on it. It's still pristine, cherry condition. You say you bought it for $4,000. You got $39.99 for sale or best offer. Somebody talk you down to 35. You like, hell no, it got this on it. I put that on it. I had the oil change, new tire. Man, let it go. If somebody actually is going to give you $500 less than you pay, hell, even $1,000. Sometimes, man, you making out like a bandit. Especially these days, as tight as money is, you need to think about that. How many people you gonna have knocking on your door about a motorcycle these days? Some stuff that's just is not as important as eating is the best way I could put it. See what I'm saying? It's just we need to do a little bit better thinking for what we're doing. So that's how I get the things that I get. The RV, same thing. We sold some stuff to get it. I'm not in a financing mood with the way things are going. The banks is acting real funky. Between the banks acting funky, jobs unstable, even one of the good jobs is starting to act up now. Uber, is it Uber? One of those taxi type, they starting to get investigated for stuff, man. Stuff ain't promised right now. So financing stuff is not my first choice. We gotta prioritize. Yeah, right. Somebody stay out of debt right now. The best you can. Stay out of debt. If you have something and you making payments on it, you might wanna listen to this. Say you got a car and you making payments on it, but you really, really hate making those payments. And you seen another car that you would rather have anyway, and when your friend said, yeah, I only paid them $5,000 for it, you like, damn, that's only 3 years older than mine. Yeah, they look the same, like my Jeep, right? They look all the same. But you will pay $38,000, $48,000 for a brand new Jeep Wrangler. Mine is a 07, and I was able to pay that out of my pocket. Because people think they all look the same, but you don't know what somebody did for them. Uh, we gonna get rid of that. We ain't gonna get none of that started. Bu- 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 But stay out of debt the best you can. If you have a car and you making payments on it, what you may want to do, put it up for sale anyway. And just be like, you know, you pay whatever you owe. Whatever the people, don't try to get every nickel that you bought that car or that vehicle or that item for. If you in debt, you start right where what you owe. If you paid $15,000 for this car and you done paid it down to $9,000, don't try to get $12,000 for that car. So go on, let them pay you what they owe, because soon as somebody can sniff a rat, they ain't gonna pay for your debt and buy you dinner too. Man, sometimes it's easier for you to be out of debt, then you ain't gonna take a bigger lump in your pocket. You think you taking a hit in your pocket because you ain't getting what you want for the car. You came out like a fat rat if somebody got you out of debt. People, man, we don't think right, man. We don't think right. We be like, oh, you ain't getting that. Man, I paid $15,000 for this car right here. That boy nasty. He glass. Is you kidding me? You come at me with 9,000, man, I'll bite your ear off. Is you crazy? That's the fool talking. No matter how clean your car is, you're in debt, fool. You're in debt. When you're in debt and you're talking that stupid, and this other person on the other side of you got a fistful of dollars ready to make a deal, you need to stop. Spit your ego out. Regurgitate that doggone ego out for a minute. And think about why you're selling it in the first damn place. Let your ego go. I'm selling it because I really can't afford it. Or I'm selling it because I don't want to be in debt anymore. I'm selling it because I don't want a $500 car note every month anymore when I could just have a $250 car note or just pay for something cash. Give me one of these Hemingway e-bikes. See how I throw that in there? But we let our egos get in the way. Like, I want mine to look better than yours. You got it all, but at the same time, they don't know about you in debt. Yeah, yours look better. Better rims, better speakers, better paint job, candy paint, hydraulics popping. But they don't know that you selling blood and plasma at the clinic to pay for that bullshit. They don't know that part. They don't know you down to the plasma place in one of them chairs like this, linked all up with a wire coming out of your shirt like that. A wire coming out. And eating a lemon cookie to get your sugar up. Tell me I ain't been broke, man. Shut the whole game up. Try to tell me I ain't been broke. That's how I used to pay for diapers sometimes for these kids that don't appreciate it. Shit, they don't know. After work, I made enough money to see. That's my hustle, family. That's my hustle. I made enough money to pay the bills, the lights, the gas, the mortgage, car note. But man, y'all still need some milk. You still need some diapers and some clothes, because this one won't stop growing. Yeah, daddy down there in one of them chairs, linked up eating the doggone soft batch chocolate chip cookie and some orange juice. That's that brought a memory back to my head. And a little cup of orange juice. And they know me so well, they know my name, and I'll be like, hey, this time, y'all ain't got none with, y'all got the one with the pulp this week? Because, man, I don't like mine thin, man. Give me the pulp. Okay? Y'all no pulp this week? All right, maybe next week. That's how broke I used to be. It's that hustle, man. Let your ego go. Let your pride, let that bush, man, when you in a pickle, you got to let that go. See, my kids to this very day, unless they watching this video, don't even know that part of the game. They don't know that they daddy did that. They don't know. So that's what we're doing now. We need to get down and hustle because of the stuff that we need. Everybody, lights keep going out. Your water tastes like pure Clorox. Revolutionary 2 said, wow, never did that before. See, you ain't never been in a pickle. You ain't never been in a pickle, man. See, I can remember, you want to know where I got game from? I got that game from a crackhead. Can you believe that? In the streets, we out talking mess, you know, and here he come. He was neighborhood friend, so, you know, friend, fiend, friend, you know what I'm saying, you know. So, like, where you going, man? Man, I'm about to go down here and, man, give him some of this plasma, boy. What? Do what? Some of this plasma, boy, that give you about $40 for your blood, boy. You know, you come in there, man, you know, you can't come in there stinking, they'll put you out. But for the most part, you come out here about $40 fatter. I swear to God, I swear. Oh, for real? $40, huh? Now, $40 in the late 80s, early 90s, that wasn't nothing to sneeze at, and gas was about 99 cents a gallon. That wasn't nothing to sneeze at. Because I'm like, I can get me some Pampers, some milk, a little Shorty of Rose, a Little Debbie snack cake, and I still have something for some gas, and put some gas in the car, and probably take her shopping. In 1992, boy, you could do that with $40. Hit this dollar store, buy the rest of the Christmas presents. Plasma, huh? Hell yeah, boy, I'm on my way there right now. You want to ride? Come on, don't steal nothing. Ah, you know me, brother. That's a real conversation back then between me and a friend. Got me hip to some plasma selling. Go sell some plasma, some blood. It was one other place that they used to go that I was like, no, I don't want to be walking down the street and see a little me that I ain't had nothing to do with. Like, that's going to go over all y'all heads. I don't want to go to that other doning place and be like, damn, that boy look like my daddy. He look... They pay good, but me, for the moment, I just didn't feel. My spirit wasn't into that, you know. My spirit wasn't into that, and you know, I need some privacy. That wasn't cool. I just felt some type of way. I knew a lot of people that did it. I just never wanted to walk down the street and see another me, and I ain't really not technically have nothing to do with that kid. Like, he raising his eyebrow like me. He got a beard like me. Why you got a beard, boy? You only like 6 years old. Man, they said my daddy had a beard. So, you know what I'm saying. But we got our hustle on, man, to get money. This is when your skills come out. What do you... Somebody said drink plenty of water. Somebody said drink plenty of water. They don't want no whole dehydrated cup. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. No, you know what I'm saying. So, y'all y'all mess, man. Y'all bring out the worst of me. So, you dig what I'm saying, though, right? That's right. Somebody said hit the scrap yard. A lot of people out there scrapping. A lot of cities out there throw out metal. You could call a metal man where I used to live. Call the metal man. You got an old wash machine, old dryer. Only thing my metal man be like, man, don't have no plastic in that thing, man. Don't have no plastic in there. If you have plastic in there, I'm gonna leave it there, man. All right, man. Just take them knobs off of there, man. Get them knobs off. We would sell blood plasma in college when our parents couldn't or wouldn't send us any money. See, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your hustle right. It's stuff that's ain't always the most savory. And I'm gonna tell you something even right now. Let me get back to the subject. We're in a pickle. This whole nation, if not the world, is in a pickle. They're not coming to help us. What's your next move? Because you in a pickle, probably worse than I am right now, right? So you think, anyway. So all this government stuff that they got, and they're telling you they can help you and you're going to be okay. Has anybody in a suit and tie came and knocked on your door yet and handed you a Ed McMahon check? Anybody? So it's time to start thinking about what you about to do. And if you ain't got no money, it's hustle time. If you too proud to hustle, I'm just going to tell you this. If your pride is too uppity to get your hustle on, I'm going to tell you this. And this is the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. You ready? Some of our parents had to do some pretty gross stuff to get us where we are today. If the landlord, if you can remember the landlord having dinner at your house and he ain't checking for rats, okay? Some of our parents had to do some unsavory things so we can be here in a better position. Mind you. Right, Forrest Gump. Somebody said Miss Gump. Boom. You don't know. So now all of a sudden, we too good to get our hands dirty when our kids need something when the lights go out. Man, this ain't no game. This ain't no time to be trying to front in front of other people and say what you is and what you ain't gonna do. Because this ain't going nowhere no time soon. No time soon. You just don't know. You know the landlord come, hey, your mama home? Your mama in here? No, what you want? Yeah. Tell her Leroy came by. What? Ugh. For what? What did you need? You just do what I said, little tiger. Tell your mama old Leroy be back. What time she's coming back around here? She went to bingo? Okay, you tell her, you tell her I'll be back round 1. Man, if you don't think that happens for real, and you holding your nose up on a pedestal, thinking you too good, you need to go ask your mama and them. They probably ain't gonna tell you. You need to go to have a talk with your aunt, your mama, your daddy sometime, because it go both ways. It was lady landlords too. Lady landlords too. Okay? You ain't got no rent, huh? You ain't got no rent? Again? What you gonna do for it? What? I was telling you I was about to go try to sell some plasma. You ain't gotta do all that. What you gonna do? How much you got? I got half. That'll do it. Come on in here. I just made some chicken and some biscuits. What the hell this got to do with the rent, ma'am? You gonna see. You gonna see in a minute. I guarantee. It go both ways. Ma'am, I just want to try to play. You want to stay in here, don't you? Yeah, but damn, why you yelling? Well, come on. Okay. 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 You don't want to know. You don't want to know. If you think I'm lying to you, you don't want to know. Thank you, Gigi. I don't know what that was. Aim for the head on that. So, family, it's time to get your hustle on. I ain't saying like that. Yeah, the mailman. Yeah, tell your mama she got a package she need to pick up. Tell her I said come down to the post office to pick it up. Tell her Henry say hello. That right there. We don't want to know what our grown folks was talking about, our parents was talking about at the door. You know. Ding dong. Mind some man at the door. Y'all go in the back room and play. Y'all going in the back room and play. Hurry up. No, leave. Get your brother. Get your brother. But he in the crib. Get your brother. Hurry up. While your mama doing this, on that wig and put it on straight. Unfortunately, we don't want to believe our parents was just as bad, if not worse as us. You don't want to believe that. You think your mommy was an angel. You think your daddy was the strongest, coolest guy. And he was, and she was. But they was also soldiers, and sometimes soldiers got to get their hands dirty. And unfortunately, this is the world we live in. Unfortunately. So right now, family, we got to learn how to get our hustle up, get your hustle on, and make stuff better for yourself. Because what made me talk about this at all, hey, Messy Homesteader, was my feelings is kind of hurt because I didn't want to go in my pocket. So I sold one of my motorcycles to go get this greenhouse. So now I can go and order my greenhouse and have that shipped to me. No money out of my pocket. Everything is paid for. I don't got to worry about no debt, no bills, none of that. So it's time to stop thinking about how much money you can make and shell out. But what do you already have that you can barter with? And bartering, this new age of bartering, is kind of like Facebook. Sell something off to get something else. You know what I'm saying, right? Hey, whole new perspective. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna say do it moving. You ever do any seed giveaways? No, I don't. I stopped pretty much doing giveaways altogether. That with all these scammers, the scammers just out here right now, that drives me crazy. And for while we're here, I don't do anything through WhatsApp. I don't even know what the hell that is. If I'm not talking to you live and told you live that you won something from me, it ain't me. Period. I'm not going to email you, call your house unless you give me permission to do so. I'm not going to do that ever, ever. Everybody know me over the years. When I tell you you want something online, I'm telling you live in front of 1,000 people. I'm not going to call you like, hey, you want something, I think. That's not me. So you ain't got to email me and tell me, hey, is this you on TikTok or WhatsApp? And no, it's not me. They got your picture, but I'm telling you it's not me. So that's all it takes to fool you. That's a Tom and Jerry joke. That's a Tom and Jerry trick, and you fell for it. All it takes is for somebody to show you my face, and you just gonna give them anything. You just got Wile E. Coyote. If that's all it takes to fool your ass, that's all I'ma say. With these scammers, they're looking for people like you. If all it took was them to show my thumbnail, but the words underneath it is in another language, you just got Wile E. Coyote. You just got Tom and Jerry. You got ganked. So that's all I'm saying. And people keep emailing me. I just stopped emailing them back to keep on saying, no, it's not me. Look, that ain't even no language I know. Look what they email it and show me the picture. I don't even know that language. Them is like hieroglyphics. I don't speak hieroglyphics. You know it ain't me. So, so yeah, y'all. Anyway, I just wanted to. My feelings is hurt. Is why I'm really here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My feelings is hurt because I let go one of my favorites, but its sacrifice will be it wasn't in vain. So my bike is gone, but I got one hell of a greenhouse coming. So I'm out here getting my yard in order because I didn't do no summer garden. Everybody was like, Led, where's your garden? I ain't doing no summer gardening. Plus I'm out here on the loose, me and Lady Led. And we made a come up. I told y'all about the beard. Come up. So celebratory situations. So we still on the loose. But now it's time to get back to work because fall is coming. And it's time to get these fall gardens ready. I know it's still hot, but you better get your fall stuff together and get it ready. Get it organized. And that's what I'm doing. Let's get these gardens tightened up and get ready to grow some food. Because here's another thing. I'm gonna dip off into this real quick. If you're not growing food right now and you're solely depending on the store to get your food, thank you, Beauty in the Garden. If you're solely depending on the stores to get your food, you might be in some trouble. Now, all of us supplement our food. You know, we all do. Don't pretend like you eating 100% out your garden because you're lying. But it's getting to a point that may be what's about to happen. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Not because there's not no food on the shelf. There's plenty of food on the shelf. I'm going to dispel that. It's food on the shelves. It is. Here's the problem, though. The food that's on the shelves right now, you keep wondering why everybody in your family keep getting sick. The food on the shelves right now is the same food that's been sitting out on the ocean for 2 years. Everybody keep wondering what all these recalls is about, right? Why is they recalling everything from everywhere? They even recalling cars. What is that about? Look, you take this jar of peanut butter, you sit that out there on the salty sea in the piping hot air, 100+ degrees for 2 years. Peanut butter can take a beating, but it can't take no beating like that. Salty sea. That's why, look, we're getting things now. Think, this is one of my prep peanut butters. We're getting things now. The labels is just coming off. The labels is falling off. Why do you think the labels is falling off? Heat and salt water. Heat and salty air. Your labels just coming off. Look at all these cans, rusty. Don't get no rusty cans either. Your labels is falling off because that glue melted off with a little bit of help from salty air, salt water, salty humidity. Think about that. That food been sitting out there and they want them doggone monies. They want them monies. They ain't gonna say, well, that's a loss. We gotta throw all this away. It's trillions of dollars. You don't know about the car recall? Go check it out. Google it. It's trillions of dollars floating around in the middle of the ocean. You think they was gonna throw that away? Some of these companies don't went out of business because that stuff was out there in the middle of the ocean. Now they got a chance to try to get a little bit of that money back so they can keep the lights on in their corporation. I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't believe me, Google it. It costs more. Let me think. Oh, it costs less to pay you some sort of settlement. It costs less to pay you a settlement for you getting sick than it does to keep this company running. They already got money set aside. Like, look, we're going to have at least this many casualties. We're going to have this many people get sick. We're going to have this many people end up dying from our product. We're going to have this many. They already got money set aside for that. That's why they always be like, settled out of court. Settled out of court. You don't hear nothing else. You hear about it in the news. You don't hear nothing else. Settled out of court. Because all they do is come over there and be like this. We're sorry for your loss. Okay? It's a wrap. You don't hear from that family no more. They ain't on the news no more. The only time the neighbors might see him is pushing in a Benz. They got money set aside for that. But they look at it like this. Some people are going to die or get sick from our product. Some people definitely are. Not all of them, though. It's going to be some people that got them tough caveman guts, and they still going to continue to eat our creamy peanut butter and be just fine with it. That 1/3 or that 2% of people that's going to get sick and lose it, we got a nest egg for them. So they look at it like, if all I got to pay is $3 million to this person because they family member lost their life, but everybody is buying this peanut butter and we make $50 million. Okay, so all in all, we cut even with a good $47 million profit. We paid out 3 to the sick people and we profited the rest. So what's the problem? That's how the world is doing stuff right now. So that stuff is on the shelves, and when I'm in the store, I'm looking. All the labels is falling off of everything. Some of these packages look almost like it's already been cooked. Some of this stuff. Just watch yourself is what I'm saying. Just watch yourself. So right now, you learning to grow your own food and preserve your own food. I don't care whether it's canning, steaming, smoking, brining. I don't care what it is. We need to get our hustle on and learn. Canning your own food, smoking your own food, brining your own food, air dry. What is that called? Freeze drying your own food. All of this stuff is game. This is skills that we all better start working on, because I promise you, if we keep eating out of that store, one of us is that 1% of people, 2% of people that ain't got them caveman guts. Some of us got some tender ass guts, and as soon as you chomp down on that peanut butter, you be like, oh, it's the creamiest. I don't feel so good. You see how fast they took that Jif off the shelf? You see how fast they took that Jif off the shelf? That Jif, even the caveman guts people couldn't even handle that Jif. And that's my junk. Y'all know Jif is that's my crack, heard me? That Jif, don't show me no Jif. If I was a mouse, my head would be in a trap. Put that Jif on a mouse trap. If I was a mouse, I'll be out there, you'll be watching TV in the dark, and you hear, it's me. My head is in the trap, eyeballs done shot out. That's your boy. Because peanut butter, I gotta have it. So, look, man, I got a half a gallon of it. Got a half a gallon of it right here. Just for my own pleasure. I got a spoon of peanut butter. For my own pleasure. That show you something right there, you know. She don't need no perfume. She don't need no perfume. You just rub a little peanut butter. How y'all ladies do? Peanut butter behind the ear. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, what is it, Saturday? Yeah. Okay. So, be careful with this food. Start growing your own doggone food. Start raising your own food. Because, man, it's getting ugly out here. It's getting ugly. Because people are like, it's food on the shelves. Yeah, kinda. It's edible. It's edible. Listen, I'm in a store the other day. This is a true story. This lady is reaching back to the back of the shelf to get something, right? You know what the dude working in the aisle, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. He was nice. But man, you this ain't your product. You can't tell people that. She wasn't messing nothing up or nothing, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Just go and grab the one on the front row. Go and grab. Well, I want one with a better date. I just kept on walking. I didn't finish listening to the conversation. But I understand what she was trying to do because I do it too. You know, you grab the bread from the back because you know they just put this bread still squishy. This bread up here got crumbs in it. I'm going to grab this one back here. So, they're trying, I'm sure they have them morning meetings, like make sure you rotate, you face forward and bring stuff to the front so people can grab that old tanker stuff first. We want people to grab the old tanker container food first. Don't even, here's another reason why some of the shelves is a little empty. Because they won't even put the decent food out yet. They want to make sure we get rid of all this old ocean container food first. This 2-year-old garbage. We want to get rid of this stuff first. Hey, Game Nerd Mom. Hey, Hands in the Dirt. They want to get rid of that first. So that's why some of them shelves be so thin, they got stuff back there, but they're told not to put that out yet. I'm going to tell you this is a true story, not I thinking about it. That just happened to me the other day. And it's the only reason the guy helped me is because I've been going to this shop forever, since I lived in South Carolina. And he said, I go get you some. I said, there's some more back there. Because usually, whatever is out, is out. That's what's said now, right, these days. Whatever is out, that's it. He was like, I got you. Hold on. All right. I waited there. He came back out with my item. They know that tanker stuff, man, need to go first. So, y'all know what it is. So it's best if you ain't trying to, if you don't know nothing about growing your own food right now, you may want to start trying to do that. Be a little bit more proactive, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you, and they ain't coming to help us. They're not coming to help us, man. This ain't no shock and awe. Have they helped you yet? Have anybody helped you? They know you lost your car. They know you lost your apartment. They know you just got evicted from your apartment. They know you just lost your house, your job, and everything. And it's people out here in these shelters like, what happened? I was just on cloud 9 just a few months ago. And then none of this is my fault. So, if you ain't being proactive and trying to figure out, we may end up in that situation. Don't think you won't. Don't think you won't end up in a situation where you trying to figure out where you gonna sleep tonight. Don't think it's that's beneath you. The way things is going right now, man, I'm ready for the world like Melvin Riley. Right now, I ain't waiting on nobody to do nothing. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can. And you better not be dependent on this doggone social media. Here's one, and then I'm going to get out of here because we almost at a 90-minute mark. Everybody keeps saying, somebody just said this the other day, I'm going to get that during Black Friday. I'm going to wait till Black Friday to get that thing that saves my life, right? Let me tell you something. Who say Amazon going to be up? We're so dependent on online orders now that we think it's just going to always be there. We're so dependent on it being there tomorrow that on your porch that look how brainwashed we is. We pacified. We're pacified. We're waiting on stuff to show up on the porch. What if they cut them junks off? What if there's a glitch and they down for about 2 weeks? It happens. It has happened. What if? What if the workers go on strike? What if anything could happen that'll break that supply chain to you that you so used to? Now what? You still waiting on Black Friday that ain't gonna come. We need to stop depending. I'm not saying don't use it, but don't solely depend on online orders to get your life together. You need to be doing some of this yourself. Period. And instead of sitting on the couch watching Love Boat all damn day, I'm sorry. I don't know why that's in my head. Love Boat, though? I'm thinking of that. Instead of sitting on the couch watching Love Boat all damn day, Gilligan's Island, we need to be out on the hunt. How can we make more money and look around and find some of these products we need? Because I'm going to tell you something else we get duped about. We get duped about. You think the online price is the cheapest. Let me show you something. I bought this. I'm not going to show you what it is. It's a knife, okay? I bought that from another store. I got it right here. Okay. I bought it from another store. This one I got online. This one I found in the store. Exact same one. I saved $20. If I didn't throw the package away for this one, this would be going back. I feel like a freaking fool. Here's the deal. I'm in there getting my bow tuned up. I'm not even there to buy anything, right? I'm in there to get my bow tuned up. And I just happened to go look at the knives. Boom. I pull this out of my pocket and do this. I felt like a freaking fool. So sometimes you buy stuff online, just because it's online does not mean it's cheaper. It does not mean it's cheaper. This is probably the 5th time this done happened to me this year. Feel like a fool. Just take your big lazy ass into the store and look for yourself. Because online, they going to tell you whatever they feel like telling you. They'll say free shipping. eBay is good for this. They'll say free shipping, but what they did was tack the shipping cost onto the price of the product, and then they put free shipping. So you think you're getting a deal. You're not. You still paying for damn shipping because the first thing you do, you go to eBay, you look past everything that say, if it ain't free shipping, I don't want to see it. Over the years, they done got smart. We're like, oh, well, we're going to charge you the extra $13, put that onto the price. We're so doggone spoon-fed that we won't even look at the first item that we liked. Okay, it's $13 for shipping. And the item is, let's just say, $7, right? I ain't paying no shipping. But you'll come right back over here for $20. Oh, here go one for $20. I'm getting that. That's the one right there, free shipping. Did you hear what you said? That's not even the color of the item that you want, the size of the item that you want, or nothing. The one that you really wanted was, say, all black. $7 for the item, $13 shipping. Or say the item was $13 with $7 shipping. $20. You won't go for that one. You will go for the one that says free shipping, but it's $20. Oh, that's the boy right there. That's the one. That's how slow we is. We done got so spoon-fed by online ordering that we don't even pay it no attention. We gaffle ourselves. We gank ourselves right there. And you don't even feel dumb about it. That's the worst part. Now, if later on you be like, that's one thing. But if you don't never feel dumb about it and you think you just pulled a fast one on the internet, you didn't. You didn't. You got duped. But if you walk into one of these stores and see it, they only want $7 for the product, period. You looking like a fool. So we gotta get our hustle tightened up, man. I'm telling you, this new generation ain't got no hustle. None. Everybody wants something handed to them. No hustle at all. None. Nobody got, hey, Just Dorsha. Nobody got no hustle, man. The questions that I keep seeing, how do I do that? How do I get this? How do I? Man, you ain't just sat and thought about it. You're not going to be able to produce anything without getting dirty. You're going to have to get in that garden. You get in the garden, you're going to get dirty. You lift weights, your arms going to hurt. You go for a walk or a jog, your legs and your cheeks going to hurt. Man, you going to pay no matter what. Don't nobody want to pay for anything. They don't want to pay cash, and they don't want to pay with their sweat and tears. Listen, my brother got a saying, the piper want his change. And he gonna get it. When he say that, bad things about to happen. But it's the truth. The piper want his change. And he gon' get it. One way or the other. You ain't getting nothing for free. And all these people that keep getting these free rides, that's gonna be over soon. You ain't gonna be, that is not sustainable. So I'm gonna let y'all go. We at that 90. So I'm just letting y'all know, please, let's get our hustle up and learn a couple new. You may be uppity or you may be high up in the penthouse, whatever. You better go talk to your cousin them. Because most of us, even if we make it to the penthouse, we got them cousins, you know the ones. If you forgot some of those skills we learned back then, you may want to call your cousin them that's still down there, still living like that. Because you clearly forgot your hustle bone. You must have left your hustle bone in the projects. You better go call somebody, ask them, can they look around, see if they see your hustle bone, because you about to need it. Call cousin them. What's up, cuz? What's up, man? What's going on? Man, shit, nothing. Hey, remember that one time? You better start doing them stories. Stop, come down out your doggone high castle, your tower. Go talk to your cousin, and you know them ones that still, you ain't quite sure if they still boosting cars and stuff and boosting clothes and purses. Them, you better go talk to them. I ain't saying get into no illegal activities. I'm just saying you know they got game though. You can use their powers for good. We all got that cousin, we all got that sister, we all got that brother, we all got that uncle. Hey, you need some diapers? Do I need some diapers? You know my baby boy is like 16. He might need some diapers. He needs some diapers? No, Willie, man, what you want, man? Oh, I'm just saying, man. Where your mom at? Why every why every time you turn one of them down? Hey, where your mom at? Cause they gonna get asked next. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, you need some diapers? What? I'm 75 years old. Now the question is even more so, do you need some diapers? It went from, can you use some diapers? Now, do you need some diapers? Half off for you. Senior discount. So, I'm going to let y'all go. Make sure you call your cousin up if you let your doggone skills go. Because I promise to you, we about to need them. All right? I'm going to get out of here. Live Farmer 73. I love all y'all. And y'all are going to see all these changes that I'm making. I'm minimalizing. Minimizing. It's all that. I'm making stuff smaller. Trying to even do my body. Everything got to go. All right? Live Farmer 73. I love y'all. Stay safe. And I'm out. Guava. Have a wonderful day.